Hi, good people. Let's talk about prophetess Celestial. I'm not sure where calling her a liar is coming from. She's been having prophecies that are finally coming to pass. Personally, I choose to listen to her. Watch this video, people.
The coming of Kamala Harris. This is nothing new. I have been speaking this since November 2020 when God first showed it to me. So as I was on this prayer call and I was saying out of my mouth, 2 more good years and war, everything is changing, a bloody war, a bloody war. This is how it was coming out. What I was seeing as I was saying that is I saw that outdoor place where the US presidents take their oath of office. So, they're always outside at that raised outside place. I don't know where exactly, but they're always out there. And I saw that outdoor podium, and it was a sunny, windy day. And Kamala Harris was giving a speech at the podium. She was wearing a suit and gloves, and she was saying something along the lines of this. This is what I can remember, and this is what I wrote down. Today is a great day. Today is a great day. Today is an unheard of historic day, not just for me, but for all women and for America. For the first time in our nation's history, we have a female in the White House, and she's not performing another duty. She is not the Secretary of State. She is not a member of staff. She is not a part of the cabinet. She is in the top seat, the top position. She is in the Oval Office, the driver's seat. She is the President of the United States. And then the image changed, and I saw her raising one hand, and she was taking her oath of office. And Obama was standing right within that picture frame. So he was standing right there near the podium while she was taking her oath of office. And the feeling that I had as I was looking at this picture, first of all, I was telling the people on the call, you won't believe what I'm seeing. You just will not believe what I am seeing. This woman is right in front of my eyes right now, saying that she is the president, saying that it's a great day for America, and saying that she's going to take her oath. So I was telling them the vision, and there were feelings coming into my heart. And the feeling that was coming into my heart is that whether or not she was standing there taking the oath of office and, making all these words as she was confirmed, it was that there will be some kind of interruption, and that this woman will also not be able to complete the full 4-year term that she is supposed to. I felt that there was something else behind her confirmation. And so God even mentioned at that point that America will come under the control of a series of governors. But he didn't elaborate on that. And so it was not given to me to explain to others on that phone call what exactly it meant. I just told them what I saw. Her reading that it was the first time in America's history that a woman was president. I also told them that I saw Obama standing there as she was being confirmed. And I also told them the feeling that I was having, that there would be yet another interruption and that she would not finish her term. And the Lord was saying this, say that the beast and the beast system is very disloyal, and that America is at risk if she is busy trusting her leaders, because her leaders don't actually work for her. The feeling that I was coming up with, and I was speaking it out, is that these people belong to a very high level and secretive club. But the mistake that they make is that they think that by working hard in that club and by carrying out their roles and what they're supposed to do, they actually think that they have been clued into the full plan. So they're told, this is your assignment, this is your assignment. And then they feel that by carrying out those assignments, they're being extremely faithful to the overall plan. And basically they believe they have all the pieces when they don't. And God said that that is their mistake, because they do not know that the beast is a single player only. And I just put up the prophecy for that. It's called Ready Player One, and it goes greatly into depth about this comment that God said that the beast is a single player only. Said Satan is the power that empowers the beast and the beast system. And Satan doesn't leave loose ends because Satan isn't loyal to anyone.
God will continue using her to pass the message to his people.
Thought, oh, okay, so that's what it will be. They will use a medical platform or a medical pretext to get him out of the public eye, and this is how she will take office. So right as God said that the Democrats who voted for Biden will feel tricked because it's not the outcome that they expected, I saw another vision. It was a vision of a man and his wife, and they were eating dinner at those little tables that you put in front of you at the couch, matching tables. You can sometimes get one for the husband and the wife, or one for you and all the kids, and then the family sits and watches TV. So they were eating dinner, a white husband and his black wife, on these cute little matching tables, and they seemed like a happily married couple. They seemed very happy. They were wearing matching t-shirts and shorts, and they were watching the nightly news. And then an announcement was made on TV, and the couple had very different responses. The wife freaked out. She went, yes! And she pumped her fist in a victory pump, and she burst out hooting, like, you know, the way women go, woo! She burst out squealing and laughing, and she was so happy that she fell over sideways on the couch, and she was kicking her legs in the air, just like children do when they're so happy. And her husband was absolutely not happy. He looked from the TV to her, back to the TV, and he looked confused, but I could see that he absolutely had heard and understood what the announcement said because of how his reaction was. You can't be unhappy if you didn't understand what somebody said to you. He was unhappy, but he was trying for the sake of his wife not to show it. And so I saw this vision several times in a row as the days passed and we kept waiting for a result. God would sometimes say to me, this is Kamala's election, Celestial. And every time he said that, I see that quick little clip, white husband, black wife, happily married, hearing the announcement that Joe Biden had been declared medically unfit. And the phrase that they used is, has to retire from public life, will be retiring from public life. Hearing on TV that Kamala Harris is the next president of the USA. And I saw, as God would bring this clip back, how the husband felt. He felt betrayed. He felt confused, and he felt very uneasy. But none of those emotions were directed at his wife. So he wasn't feeling those things towards his spouse. He was feeling those things towards the political party that had led him to vote in such a way and then given him a looped outcome that he didn't expect. And God showed me, as this thing would come, God would sometimes bring greater depth. So God showed me into the man's heart. I saw that he felt betrayed. He felt deceived by his party, and he could not accept this decision. I saw that in his heart was this insistent and this constant repetition as he would watch the unfolding news. This is not what they told us. This is not what they said. I didn't vote for this. Why is this happening? Couldn't they see that he was unfit long before the election? So these were the thoughts that were running in a loop in this man's head.
To talk more about those 8 White House visits by the Parkinson's expert, I'm joined tonight by Dr. Tom Pitts. He's a quadruple board-certified neurologist. He sees patients with Parkinson's all the time. He diagnoses it. I want to be completely transparent here. You've never examined President Biden. From my knowledge, you've never even spoken yet to President Biden.
Been in the same room as
and we're just going to use what we have so far, which is what we've seen, the president's interviews, and the information coming out of the White House. So my first question to you is, as somebody who's a neurologist, what you've seen from the president over the last 2 years, what you saw at the debate, the last few interviews, the way he speaks, the way maybe he walks, have you noticed anything that gives you a red flag as a doctor?
Oh, yeah, I see him 20 times a day in clinic. I mean, it's ironic because he has just such classic features of neurodegeneration. I mean, word finding difficulties, and that's not, oh, I couldn't find the word. That's from degeneration of the word retrieval area.
He's also overcome stuttering, though. Could that be part of that, too?
No, this is not a palatal issue or a speech discrepancy, which is very different from a lemmonode dysfunction, actual word retrieval, where you pick a similar question or talk around the issue, plus the rigidity, monotone voice.
Wait, go back to that, the rigidity. What do you mean?
rigidity, lots of arm swing, standing up lordotically. You notice when he turns, it's kind of en bloc turning. It's not a quick turn. That's one of the hallmarks of Parkinsonism is rigidity and bradykinesia, slow movement. And he has that hallmark, especially with the low voice that said was a cold, hypophonia. A small monotone voice like this over time is a hallmark of Parkinsonism. I could have diagnosed him from across the mall.
Hope you watched the video from beginning to the end. Like the video, subscribe and share. Thank you.